Hey guys, still here and welcome back to another 10v10 in Wargame. I have, over the last 7 years, given the Milan quite a lot of shit. It's an inaccurate missile, it is a short-range missile at 2450. More often than not, it simply doesn't hit. It goes for the Milan F1, it goes for the Milan F2. The Milan F3 is slightly better, but even that one misses frequently. I've seen Milan teams just do a ton of misses. Just the Bokop, no, the South African team. The one which carries 9 missiles, I've seen them just miss all 9. But apparently I've been doing it wrong. If you got 1 missile, yes, of course they're going to miss. If you got 2 missiles, yeah, your chances improve. But what if you have all of them? Like over here, we have Milan Gaming, who sent in this reply, or this replay. There are Fuchs Milans, and guess what they're carrying? More Milan teams. And it's not just him, it's also his buddy Slacks, as well as Human Wave Tactic, which is particularly fitting. See, if one player does this, it's probably not going to work, even though it is a lot of missiles, especially in this sector of Foxtrot, to dodge. If a lot of them are doing it, it might just work. Let's see. We got a couple of Grenzer being dropped off here. Of course, Red is going to try and respond here somehow. And by the way, if you're seeing something like this, it means that you're looking at 2, 3, 4 players, something like that. So most likely they're weak somewhere else. So potentially push somewhere here. Because over here, they really do not have a lot of players, so not a lot of ground force. But that's a nice aside. Let's see what a bunch of, I don't know, 30 Milan units can do. Because we have acquired a target. There's a T-72B 1987. And instantly all the Milans go... Mine! Watch this. You lose track, and immediately all the Milans just go and do their own thing. I know it's almost New Year's, but these Milans are a little early. These are guided missiles, right? No, they're not. Come on, this is... How? Just how is this ever supposed to hit anything? And yes, they have. They have hit. 1 or 2, maybe? But just the sheer amount of Milans that are being dropped. The transports, by the way, carry the Milan F1. The infantry carry the Milan F2, which still has only a 2450 meter range, 40% accuracy, 17 AP. These guys, same deal. Oh, sorry, they are Milan F1 troops. Never mind, they're not the Milan F2. They're standard Milans. They have fired a ton of missiles. And eventually, after firing a lot of them, they have actually managed to kill the tank. This doesn't really sell me on the concept of the Milan. Because I want an ATGM to kill. Preferably in 2 or 3 missiles. I don't want to have to fire... 15-ish in order to kill one target. But of course, not having a lot of punching power in them, I mean 17 AP is okay if you're shooting a transport. If you're shooting a heavy tank, it doesn't really care. It's just gonna shrug it off. So Red Airborne over here immediately trying to pull back. The few survivors that are left behind are getting gunned down by the other weapon that the Fuchs Milan carry, which is the MG3. So sadly, the Razvedka and the Conquerors don't really have anywhere to go. Now watch this. A whole bunch of missiles. I think they were all coming from this group, so they all maintained line of sight on the T-72 M1D. And yet... it goes all over the place. They can see that tank. I'm watching this from Milan's perspective. So I know that they have line of sight. I know that they have visual. It's not like they lost recon on it and the missiles just went airborne. Nope. It just doesn't hit. This is why I don't like the Milan. But eventually one actually managed to get a kill. It was one of these Fuchs Milan transports, I think, that managed to end up with the kill shot. And of course, when they do get a kill shot on an expensive target, in this case something that was almost 12 times their price point, almost 11 times, then they do really help. Until red strikes back with a couple of Jalos, which I think are almost the perfect counter. Because they got that insane 20 rounds a minute rate of fire. And a Milan, in the best of cases, look at this, 30%. These guys are out of missiles entirely, 40% chance to hit, 31. In the best circumstances, they're not going to be very accurate. Once they're under fire, they're going to very quickly lose accuracy. But they did it again. They actually hit something. They actually have been able to hit. Now, once that Blue 4 has Foxtrot, and a lot of these Milan troops are carrying their missiles around, and it's going to take them a while to get into position. Once they have this, I think it's basically going to be useless. It looks fantastic. It looks like a lot of fireworks, but beyond that, good luck. These two Moderna and T-72S are pushing back. But really the only thing that they need to do is just pull the tank back at the last moment, break line of sight, just as he's doing, and you fluff almost all of your missiles. Once these things are empty, good luck resupplying them in a 10v10 tactical. That's going to be really uncomfortable. Now, they have caused a decent amount of damage to Red 4, but it's still 1695 versus 1100. And once these Milans are empty, you're just going to need a swarm of a couple of Jalos or a MiG-29M like that to try and bomb them into submission and score a whole bunch of points. Because what they do not have is staying power. They don't have armor. Yes, they're okay from ability, but they don't hit very well. If they hit, they don't hit very hard. And a couple of Jalos will kill you. Here, I think the Roland's barely fired, so this almost 1200 points of supplies went to getting 8 Milans. I'm not sure if they're actually that expensive, but that would be insane. Anyway, how is this going to continue? Because now Blue 4 has the left flank. They... Soto, the Milan rookie, there's more. There's a triple stack of Milans, although these are disabled. Yeah, they're pushing back. What you got there? Recoilless rifle jeeps? No, not even. KPVs. Oh man. If you want to play a serious game of Wargame, a 10v10 tactical is generally an okay place to go. But sometimes you get utter nonsense like this, and your team might look fantastic in the first few moments, but then can still completely lose the... Oh, Jesus, there's more. Completely lose the game after. Are these fresh? Or did you just send them back to the fob? Well, some of these fobs have taken some supplies, but not that many. An issue that I do see happening here in this match is that Red simply doesn't have enough sectors under their control. So they don't have enough income, which means that slowly but steadily Blue can overwhelm them, as they are doing. A quad stack of Deckungsgruppe is very annoying to deal with. And it looks like they still have some armor here. Look at this Vihor. It took a ton of missiles to just reduce it to from full to 1 hit point. And it cannot take another hit, but the expense is just crazy. Smoke it up, and it won't do anything. And judging by what they have over here, an attack helicopter would be deadly. Give me an Mi-8T, or an Mi-8KT, and a lot of this just ceases to exist. Of course you got the Rolands to worry about, but still. So, the Milan. Maybe I've just been playing it wrong. Maybe they're a herd animal. Maybe they're just interested in traveling in groups. And maybe that's the way to play it. Because if you just have enough of them, it works. Although, Red 4... Well, Red 4 is pushing back on the right. Anyway, a weird little game, as these 10v10s tend to devolve into. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a good laugh out of it, and I hope you did too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for more videos.